She's the founder of The Problem with Dating. She has written an article in the Cosmopolitan magazine and also a column in Playboy. Hey! So I'm really excited to introduce her. So, Bruna.
Thank you. Hi, guys. Oh, so sweet. My name is Bruna. I am the founder of The Problem with Dating, a website that's dedicated to having a conversation about modern romance and self-love. But before I dive in, I really want to start by setting some intentions together. This is a ritual that I do at all of my events, and it's very simple. All I need you to do wherever you are is to close your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Now one more time, but when you exhale, sigh it out. So deep breath in. Don't be shy. Sigh it out. Beautiful. With your eyes still closed, just silently in your mind, state an intention on what you'd like to gain from today. This can be anything from some clarity or guidance to a specific situation to just wanting to connect with some dope women who can help you on your journey. Beautiful. Now open your eyes. Okay, let's keep the brain power going. Think of 3 things that you love, the first 3 things that come to mind, and tell me, what are some things that come up? I heard dogs, friends, food. I feel that one. Anything else? Babies. Mimosas. Wonderful. Did anyone think myself? Did that come up? Good. If not, don't feel bad. That was me for a very long time. A few years ago, I came across a quote that said, if I asked you to name everything you love, how long before you name yourself? And I was like, damn. I don't think I would have ever thought to think of myself. When it comes to relationships, we often hear that quote, you have to love yourself first before you can truly love someone else. I hated that quote. I hated it. It would annoy me because I felt very attacked. I was just like, of course I love myself. Stop telling me I have to love myself. I just want to find someone to love me back. But did I really love myself? Because what I found was that I kept getting into the same dead-end relationships. I was experiencing what's called the paper doll syndrome, which is basically dating the same guy in different bodies. And I was like getting the same lesson over and over and over again. And when I was in school, I was a great student. A's, maybe a few B's. When it came to dating, I was getting a big fat F. I was failing in dating. So with the whole love yourself spiel, it would irritate me. Now, why would it irritate me? Because it was bringing to light a huge problem in my life that I did not want to acknowledge. It was forcing me to come to terms with the fact that maybe I don't love myself. Maybe I am attracting these guys who are doing the same thing and all of this unhealthy behavior. Maybe I'm part of the problem. What? Me, part of the problem? But Bruna, you're so amazing. I know I'm amazing, and that is a fact. However, I could not deny the fact that there was one common denominator in all of these relationships, and that's me. Granted, the guys had their stuff too, but I was not only drawing these men into my life, I was keeping them there. I was entertaining them. Hell, sometimes I would fight for them to stay there. Why? Why was I fighting for this? Because my self-love game was whack. And when your self-love game is whack, you convince yourself that these half-assed relationships are all you deserve. So, self-love is definitely part of the conversation more these days, which is great. We need to talk about it. But it's definitely being branded as luxurious bubble baths and facials and mani-pedis, which are all great. Pamper yourself by all means. But there are bigger, more important things you have to practice, like setting boundaries, like cutting off toxic relationships, like becoming comfortable with the word no and not feeling like you have to explain your no, but knowing that no is a complete sentence in and of itself. See, you feel me. You feel me. Like not feeling the need to always apologize when you have nothing to be sorry for. Right. But also, knowing when to apologize. You have to hold yourself accountable. Stop waiting for someone to swoop in and call you out on your bullshit. You need to be the one to do that. You need to be the one to be like, wait, I'm going back to old behavior. I'm doing things that is not serving me. That's not going to help me go here. Call yourself out. Now, is this easy? Absolutely not. It's not easy, and it's exhausting, and it's draining, and there are nights of ugly crying and questioning and wondering if it's worth it. And I know that doesn't sound fun, but this is definitely worth it. In order to attract healthy relationships, you need to have a better relationship with yourself. You need to remind yourself every single day why you're doing this. You need to think of the woman you're trying to become and do it for her. You need to think of the little girl inside of you who needs that woman and do it for her. You need to be patient. You need to be gentle. There's going to be lots of nights when you're like, is this worth it? It is. You just have to get through that hump. I obviously don't want to tell you all this and make you feel like you can't do it without some tips. So here are a few things that I do myself. Cool. I always say that I'm a recovering overthinker. Overthinking is my kryptonite. So meditation became my best friend. It's literally not that difficult. You don't need an elaborate setup or it to be super fancy. You can do it right now. I won't be offended. All you have to do is just focus on your breath to start. Acknowledging your inhales, acknowledging your exhales makes you more aware of your breathing. And for me, I was like, oh my gosh, I hold my breath all the time. I didn't even know how to breathe like a normal human being because I was so tense all the time. And just a nice deep breath helps calm your mind, helps ease the mental chatter. Another tip is writing love letters. I'm a writer, okay? My love letters are dope. But I was super salty because I could not find a guy to write me dope love letters. And I'm just like, where is he at? But why am I waiting for someone else to do for me what I could always do for myself? Thank you. So I got myself a journal. That was my love letter journal. Every morning or night, I would write a love letter to myself. I would highlight the things I love about myself. I would give myself words of encouragement if I was going through something. I would pat myself on the back if I was having, a hard day or if I had something that went really well. And let me tell you, on the days when it was like full of ugly crying and questioning, is this worth it? Am I worth it? You get out that journal, you read what you wrote, and you're now getting validation from yourself. These are words you wrote. You're not getting it from someone else. You're not waiting for someone else to tell you how dope you are. You wrote this down. And the last thing, which Sade kind of touched on, and I'm so happy you did, is positive affirmations and mantras. Here's the thing. There is power in what you say. Whether it's negative or positive, there is energy that is linked to that, and it will cling to you. Reciting positive affirmations or mantras will help benefit your self-love journey. It will help reframe your mind, the way you think about yourself. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You can write it yourself. You can find it online. And I got one online that I want us to do together because we're a team. So, just like we started, sit comfortably, stand comfortably if you're standing. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And repeat after me. I call back my energy. Don't be shy right now. I call back my energy. I call back my essence. I call back my power. I call back my trust. I call back my ability to love fully. I love myself. I am worthy. I am safe. I am in alignment. I am loved. for the highest good, so be it. Thank you guys for sharing this space with me. Please come say hi at my table outside the doors. We have some cool stuff. And I really want you to remember that the love you seek starts with the love that you give yourself. Thank you.